Hi, everyone. Welcome to what I call the king of DOS fighting games. This game is One Must Fall 2097, or 2097, or 2097, however you call it. But I call this the king of DOS fighting games because, in my opinion, out of all the original DOS fighting games, this is one of the best. Yes, there are many fighting games on DOS that are amazing, like Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, the original Mortal Kombat trilogy, but those games are all ports. This game was originally for DOS. I just love that stereo sound effect. If you're listening with headphones, you're in for a treat. This game is nearly 30 years old, and I just still love those stereo sound effects where it goes from the left to the right. Alright, first I want to show you this. So, this game is on Hyper Mode. Actually, I'll just go back. So what Hyper Mode is, it's kind of like Street Fighter 2 Rainbow Edition, where you can do moves in the air. And you can do all sorts of fun things, like control where the projectiles go. So let's have a one-player game. What I like about this is that all the pilots have different stats. Unlike Cyberbots, where all the pilots are the same, to the point where you think, well, what's the point of having them? I mean, in a two-player game, what's the point of choosing your pilot if they all play the same? Seriously, Capcom, what were you thinking? This game came out a year before Cyberbots, and these guys had stats. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to choose Angel, because I like her stats the most. One cool trick you can do is with the numbers 1, 2, and 3, you can change the colors of your bot. So, what I'm going to do is give this character some green. Looking for that perfect shade of green. Come on. Is that the best green I'm going to get? The teal? If I can get a good green here. I don't get it. Jazz Jackrabbit has a good green. Okay, fine. Gotta keep looking for another green. I got teal again. Alright, that's the closest I can get to making it look like Blanca. But because this green is more of a teal, I don't think I'm going to bother. Alright, why not? We'll just see the original color, because that does not look like Blanca. Look at how big those robots are. I used to think that people were inside the robots when I played this when I was a kid. Like people were piloting them, but what's actually happening is that the consciousness of the pilots is going inside the robots. So they're fighting, but it's just their minds are in the robots. It's not like they're controlling something like it's a Gundam or something, or a Megazord. So that's an air move that you can do. One cool thing, hang on. So with Hyper Mode on, you can control the direction of the projectiles, like what I just did now. The fireball went upwards, now it's going downwards. Even the CPU can use Hyper Mode's abilities. Also, I can make the fireball go faster by pressing forward. I can make it go slower by holding back. That's all the beauty of Hyper Mode. Yeah, I only actually discovered what Hyper Mode was when I read a guide about it when I was younger. I mean, when I was a kid, I'd think, well, maybe it's just extra speed and it'd make the game harder. What if I don't like it? Honestly, I love it. Unfortunately, not all the moves can be done in the air in Hyper Mode. And I can't even do the special rolled shadow. Alright, here's another cool thing. You can do these finishing moves, kind of like fatalities in Mortal Kombat. And... Whoops. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Then, now you really finish him off like that. I'm going to test out the chat feature if you don't mind. Hello, world. No, we'll just see if the message shows up. If it does, great, everything's set up well. If not, I need to fix up Streamlabs next time I do this. Ah, there we go. I see it on the screen. So it's Electra versus Electra. Wait, Angel is calling Jean-Paul or Jean-Paul human? So... I know that not much is known about Angel, but is she not human? Now, a thing about the speed in this game... When you... hang on, let me... This is the speed I have it set to. When you first boot up the game, the speed is all the way over here, at max. So when I was a kid, first playing this game, I was wondering why this game was so fast. It was weird. But then I realized I could adjust the speed. And I'm going to make it a little faster right now. Okay, that's a little too fast in my opinion. But I'll just experiment with that for now. I like the I like number 2 the most because it's not too fast, not too a little slow. Wow, this is like Turbo. This is like a Street Fighter 2 Turbo speed, in my opinion. I wish there was something between number 3 and number 2. This is number 2. This sounds like 90s techno. Doesn't it sound like 90s techno? Alright, now finish it off. Should I keep it at this speed or should I change it? I'll keep it on this speed for now. I might change it later. So, this game became freeware, meaning you can download it for free legally. I think it was in 1999. Yeah, hang on. There you go. There we go. That's perfect. And unfortunately, I didn't know that because, well, let's just say internet access wasn't as widely available as it is now. I mean, I would have loved to play the heck out of this game back when it was freeware. 5 years after this game came out. So this game is freeware, which means I can play it, I can stream it. And if I hit that floating ball in the arena, fireball comes out and can hit my opponent. The best part is that I'm immune to that fireball if I hit it. The one who hits it is immune to the fireball and can hit the opponent. Now, I think I know exactly why this game is called One Must Fall 2097. Sorry, why it's called One Must Fall to begin with. There's no timer in this game. Meaning, one must fall. No timeout. One must fall. Wow, that is harsh. So, Crystal's parents died in a spaceship crash. And I'll explain it more when I play this game again tonight. And I don't think what Angel said was nice. I mean, Crystal's parents' loss was a tragedy. Yeah, so in these arenas, as you can see, there are some fighter jets shooting at the robots. There are hazards, Yeah, there are hazards, and this hazard is like, I think it says that this area is a training zone for the military, and that there can be gunfire in the background, even though it clearly looks like they're shooting those robots on purpose. Oh dear. So they can easily stun an opponent. There's one stage where blades can come out from the bottom, and they can injure an opponent if it hits someone.
Round one. Fight.
I like the shadow dash attack more than the regular one. I mean, roll attack, because it's faster. I think it's stronger too. It requires an extra input. It requires a quarter circle forward motion and then the front and attack button. The regular is just forward attack. I said front and attack. I meant forward and attack. So this stage doesn't have any hazards, which is a good thing, because look above. Those are people in the stadium watching the fight. You wouldn't want anything to happen to them. Well, I guess you wouldn't want anything to happen to them with the robots, too. Now I'm debating if I should fight at a higher difficulty than the next one. This might be a little too easy for me. And my viewers, if you know what I mean. Alright, in the next fight, things are going to get really crazy. I'm going to do some cool cheats. Oh, that's harsh. So the story with cassette, not cassette tape, not cassette player, just plain cassette. I still think it's a weird name. She was paralyzed. And unfortunately, in the year 2097, there is no cure for paralysis. So now she uses her mind to control a robot so she can actually move. There was a sequel for One Must Fall 2097, and that game was called One Must Fall Battlegrounds. No, actually, it's OMF Battlegrounds. I unfortunately never bought the game. Still have ways I can get it. Okay, that's weird. There are supposed to be little pulls coming out from the bottom, but I haven't seen them yet. I mean, the hazards are on, but I don't know where they are. Why aren't there those things? Oh, there we go. I like that this game uses a lot of pre-rendered 3D. It makes it look a lot nicer, in my opinion. I mean, I know you might say, but it looks pixelated. Well, at least it doesn't look all blocky and polygonish. Polygon or whatever. Finish her! Don't worry, the pilots do not die, because their mind is controlling the robots. I used to think that it was like a fatality and you kill the pilot, but no. The pilots are fine, you're just destroying their robots. Though I'm sure it'd probably hurt a lot. Does it hurt? I mean, I don't know if it hurts or if, well, maybe it does if you see them get hit and stuff. And if you see them in the dizzy animation. The origin stories of these guys are in the help file. I must have been like 14 when I realized that there was a help. When I read the help file and I thought, "Ah, yes, now I understand the storyline." I used to play the Shareware version. The Shareware version had 3 robots, and 5 pilots. Actually, there were 3 robots for the arcade mode that I'm playing. I guess, well, they call it one-player mode. I can say arcade mode, and there were 4 for the tournament mode. So in the shareware version, the final boss was Raven and Pyros. Pyros is only a playable character in the tournament mode. So I remember how excited I was when you could play as a character you originally can't play as in the original share in the one-player mode. So it's hard to explain things when you're focusing on the fight, you know. Oh hey, I got a viewer. How's it going, buddy? Do you like some One Was Fall 2097? Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Oh wow! What a coincidence! I am actually fighting against Raven and Pyros, which was the boss in the shareware version. The odds of fighting against Raven and the Pyros is 1 in 10 because there are 10 bosses to choose from. I do, but... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, nice to meet you. This is my channel, and I have a series named Let's Play Fighting Games.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, so today's game is One Was Fall 2097. Oh gosh, it hit me. Come on. Oh gosh. Get out of there! Okay, I did not win that round. But I still got one more.
Round 3. Fight.
And I'll try this. Oh, I dodged that. Finish him. One of the things I like about the soundtrack, it sounds like it's the 90s techno soundtrack. Alright. Christian, I have to admit, looks a lot like Ken from Street Fighter. Look at him. It's like the designers based him off of Ken. They had a picture of Ken from Street Fighter and thought, how can we make him look like Ken, but make him look different too? Ah, Shredder. Awesome. Catch me around. And I put these streams on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is linked in my profile. Thanks for coming!
Round 2. Fight.
Block. Nice. Do it in the air. Still attack and push. But if I miss, I'm open. That's so cool. Pow! How? Uh-oh. Oh. I get it. I have to fight at a veteran level. Alright, I want to see Angel's ending. So after that, after this, I'm gonna do the ending. I'm gonna do all the crazy stuff. I'm gonna extend the stream. Oh, I chose the wrong character. I used to think, I thought that it was, I thought it was punching, it was higher than Punching Bag. I thought it was Punching Bag. So I guess I'm gonna do 3 playthroughs? Usually I do 2 because it takes half an hour. That was a really good, cool combo with 4 punches, 4 strong punches. How long am I streaming for? 21 minutes, wow. Alright, well this stream is gonna go a little longer. Because we all want to see her ending. And then I want to do the ending of another character. Oops. I meant to do a grab move. Oof. I don't think you can block those. I think the only way to avoid them is by dodging them. Angels from... What I like about the announcer is that she gives a report based on if the player wins or loses, and based on how well the player does. So if the player loses really badly and hardly lands any hits, then the announcer will mention that, whether the player wins or loses. And if a player wins and rarely gets hit, then the announcer would say this person was amazing, the other person was no match, or it could be it was an even match and the person won, or it was an even match and the person lost, or it was a terrible match and the player lost poorly. There is a tournament mode, but I don't think I'm going to play it because I don't think it's that exciting to stream. I think this is better. Because in the tournament mode, there are also things like get your stats done, train your character, do a sim, and stuff like that. It's kind of like a virtual pet where you're training your robot. Only it's a fighting game. I don't know if I said this, but earlier today I mentioned that there's a hyper mode in the game, and the hyper mode is where players can do moves in the air. They can control their fireballs. So if hyper mode is on, then your CPU opponent can also do those moves in the air. It's really cool because in Street Fighter games, if you have set a cheat where a certain player can do moves in the air, even if it's player 2 can do moves in the air, the CPU will not do moves in the air because the CPU is only programmed to do moves on the ground. You're telling the game, hey, let player 2 or the computer opponent be able to do moves in the air. But then it'll be that only that player can do moves in the air, not the CPU. So here the CPU can do moves in the air. Because, well, it's not a cheat, it's just an actual setting. It's hard to explain, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you know, you know. I read KYK. Stefan is only 17 years old. I'm surprised he's not even an adult and he can still do this. Also, he has a pretty arrogant attitude. Okay. Alright, here's a hint. If your robot is dizzy, move the directional keys or joystick, and press buttons rapidly, and then you can snap out of it. Perfect. Nice. Sorry.
Round 2.
Fight.
Shocking. Wow. You know what? I actually should have done the Blanca colors because I'm thinking, well, it didn't really work the last time. Maybe it'll work this time. Yeah, I don't know why I can't get that basic green color in the in that mode. I can only get like a teal. Maybe I can probably get it in tournament mode, the green, but not here. Beaten, bruised, and bewildered. Or as we like to say, bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. And
Round 1.
Fight.
I sing too, and I do impressions. And I try to tell jokes. I mean, maybe in a way I'm like the whole package. Hey, I wonder if I can... I was gonna see if I could do the multiple hard punch attacks I did before. 4 in a row. That was really cool. That's better. Or Cyberbots.
Fight.
Alright, a little cool fact about this game. This game was made by Epic Mega Games. Before they were Epic Games, they were Epic Mega Games. Yes, this is the same company that made Fortnite. I mean, probably different developers, but from the company that brought you Fortnite, there's One Must Fall. Different name, same company. Well, slightly different name. I mean, it is the same company, because in Fortnite, if you're lucky, sometimes you can go into a house and find posters of Jazz Jackrabbit, which was also an Epic Mega Games game, and Jazz Jackrabbit is a hidden opponent in this game. So are Devon Shell and Eva Erlong. Alright, note to self, do not play in Rookie or lower. Veteran or higher, baby. Shocking. Oh, wait. I was just looking at my tablet. Darn, I ruined my perfect. I was looking at my tablet thinking, oh, I'm done. But the opponent still had a bit of health left. Wow, that's so embarrassing. Missed out on my perfect. Shucks. Shucks. Darn. Yeah. Maybe I can do it this time? I could have had 2 for 2, but you know what? One's enough. Still, 2 for 2 would have been better. I almost forgot to do this. I almost forgot to do that. Hey! Those lightning bolts remind me of the lightning bolts from the intro!
Round 1.
Electra versus Electra. Oof. Shocking. I'll admit, in fighting games, sometimes what I like to do, instead of doing combo, I like to throw my opponent. And the reason why is because a throw can do a lot of damage.
Fight.
I mean, sometimes I'm afraid, well, what if I mess up the combo? So I just do a throw instead. But also, a super combo is nice. Just a manual combo. A little risky. No one knows who you are, Angel.
Round 1.
Fight.
One thing I forgot to do was I forgot to download the prototype of this game. The prototype had 2 generic humans. It kind of reminded me of Ryu and Ken from Street Fighter. I don't think I downloaded it. Well, I may have downloaded it. I can check.
Fight.
I also don't think there was sound. I bet Electra loves this arena because it's a power plant. I said PowerPoint. Imagine fighting in a PowerPoint. That would be a fun stage for Mugen. The PowerPoint stage. Who knows? Maybe they have a Microsoft Excel stage in Mugen. Alright. I'll see if I have the original Windless file downloaded. Oh, I don't have it. Alright, well, that's going to be for another time. Maybe the next Let's Play Fighting Games will be Let's Play Fighting Games One Must Fall. Oh dear.
Round
Doesn't sound like DOSBox liked it when I removed the when I undid the full screen mode, because I heard some stuttering from the audio, but it's fixed now. Sorry. Oh no. Nice! I've never finished an opponent with that floating ball.
Round 2.
Fight.
Yeah, for the I said it again, PowerPoint! For the power plant stage, the hazards are the walls. Gotta get out of there. And if you hit one of the, if you have your opponents land on the wall, whether it's for an attack, for a throw, then what happens is your opponent will get electrocuted. Cool stuff. Or might I say it's shocking. You lose.
Round 3.
Fight.
Jartsa. Oh gosh. Well, I'm sorry, I can't say hi to all my fans here. Hi Jartsa, sorry I didn't see your message, so now it's a honeypot. I guess we have some One Must Fall fans tonight. Wow, it looks like this game is getting more respect than I thought it would. Whoa, this game is getting some respect. It's getting respect, whoa. Well, I'll tell you, I thought I forgot about this game. Get respect.
Round one.
Fight.
What was I thinking when I did rookie mode at the beginning? I mean, no, really, what was I thinking? Because I've beaten the game before, and it had to have been in at least veteran or higher. So what was I thinking? What were they thinking? What were they thinking? Alright, it's hard to do an AVGN impression. Angry video game nerd. But I still think it's funny when he says, "What were they thinking?" I've actually met James Rolfe. He's a really nice guy. Angry video game nerd is just his character. In real life, James is a nice guy.
Round two.
Hi, Jartsa. Oh, hey, how's it going? So, interesting. It's because I'm using Streamlabs right now. It says I have one viewer, and I don't know why. It says because I have two viewers, you and me. I mean, I have my Twitch page open because I need to moderate the comments. Pow, pow. I need to moderate the comments. So it says one viewer, but there are actually two. Yeah, Board James is really cool. No! Oh, finally! I kept doing the motion. I thought I was going to run out of time. Because you only have... There's the scrap move and there's the destruction move. The scrap move is the start where Electra electrocutes the opponent, and the scrap move is the finishing move. So while Electra is doing the scrap move, you have a limited amount of time to do the destruction move. I was trying to do it over and over, and I thought I wasn't going to land it, but I did. There we go, finally! So what happened was I decided to play the game on Rookie, but when I got to Kresak, it said, "I'm not impressed with your skills, you gotta do more to beat me," and I thought, okay, I'll play it at a higher difficulty. Now, finally I got him.
Round
Board James is cool.
Fight.
I think there was an episode, I don't know if it was of AVGN or Board James, where it was a crossover between the two and it was funny. It's Angry Video Game Nerd meets Board James. Oof. Shocking. What's also shocking is that... Oh no. Is that my electrocution didn't finish now.
round two.
Fight.
Oh no. I don't think I can do a finishing move. I can try. No. Oh, because it self-destructs. I'm gonna do the rain cheat with that. That's gonna be fun watching all those parts fall. Oh, I thought I was gonna say you have a new champion. Maybe that's just running mode. It's the first part of the ending. It's the same generic ending for every pilot. Is that supposed to be just her head or her head on a body? I don't know. I never figured it out. I wonder what those numbers, because they obviously represent people. My elite hacking skills changed the names of the high scores from before. I just needed a simple text editor. Alright. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna do some cool cheats for this next part. Cheats. Thank you, GameFAQs. Okay, so hold down 2097. Don't know for how long. Do I really have to tell you what this is? Wow, so this means I can throw someone all the way across the screen. What I don't like about these ones is that it doesn't say the default. So what I did was I took a screenshot and... God. Yeah, I took a screenshot and I took a screenshot of the default before I changed it, because once you change it, it doesn't go back to the default. Alright, guess I'm not using that. Want default. Alright. Play with Crystal. You can change the kick. So, oops. Oh, okay. First, you have to highlight all the class. This, 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 this. It's really cool. Let's have a more balance. There we go. How about? So a little extra power, some endurance, a little, slightly less agility, but I think she's going to be great. This is my other main, Jaguar.
Round 1.
Fight.
Okay, let's make it rain. Now it's raining scrap parts. You can also change the amount of scrap metal as used with another cheat. But I don't want to do that because, well, I don't want anything glitchy to happen. I'm laughing. I remember when I was a kid, I used to use this cheat all the time. I did this cheat all the time because I thought it was really cool. I sing, oh come on. Having them just disappear on the floor is boring. Make it rain. Oh wow! So I went from nearly losing to getting it perfect. Oppa! Kaboom! Oppa! This is an example of how I say that sometimes the reporter, well, actually, all the time, the reporter will announce something based on the outcome of the fight. I mean, how close the match was and if the person loses or wins. I also like the game's anime style graphics.
Round one.
Fight.
Those are fun. So here I can adjust the location of the cannon. You know, I can make it go low. I can make it go a little faster. I can do this move in the air, which is really cool. I can adjust the speed of it too.
Round two.
Fight.
So to do that move with the falling scrap metal during the gameplay, hold REIN. And the advanced options menu, you hold 2097 in the menu button on the main menu, and then you can go to advanced options and game settings. I'm just setting it to the default. I wish there was an easy way to have default settings, like just select default, like in many games, where you go to settings, choose the default button, everything's back to normal. Kaboom. Whoa, that's pretty harsh.
Round one.
Fight.
People are so disrespectful to Crystal because she lost her dad. I mean, her parents. I have this good memory now. When I used to play this game with my brothers when I was a kid, I remember I used to think that something was broken because we all used the keyboard. I'd use one side of the keyboard and my brothers would use the other. So sometimes when too many keys are being pressed, not all the keys register. So I tried to do a move and it wouldn't work because we were all pressing a bunch of buttons. Wow, this is kind of like old school ONF. I mean the shareware, old school 2097, because it has the pilots that you can play as, and it has the bots that you can fight against and play as. I find it odd that there are some times where I'm close to losing, and there are many times where I can easily defeat the opponent. The difficulty is a little weird. It's like I'm good, I'm bad, it's hard, it's easy, on the same difficulty. Crystal and Christian are brothers.
Round 1.
Fight.
But Crystal is the one who searches for answers for the mysterious death of her parents. Swing! I love the anime style graphics with the pilots and the news reporter. Well, and also the coach in the tournament mode. So I love those anime style graphics.
Round 2.
And I also like the anime style sound effects like swing! And this game isn't even Japanese. Wow, nice combo. Maybe I should have just roundhouse kicked into the power lines. Well, thank goodness it's registered now. Hello, viewers. How are you today? Playing some OMF 2097.
Round 1.
Fight.
Wow, I noticed it takes a few whiles for Shredder's wheels to stop spinning after it's defeated. I mean, it makes a few rotations, then it stops. I say check out the next round if you don't believe me, or if you want to see for yourself, but I'm going to do a scrap move so you won't be able to tell. Okay, I was hoping that would touch the red orb, but no. There we go. Doesn't do much damage. Doesn't do too much damage, but it's still really cool to see. All right, I should have aimed lower. Oppa! Kaboom! So in the original game, I mean not in the original game, in the shareware version, Raven was the boss, and the final pilot was Pyros. I guess the reason why they made Raven the boss instead of Kresak is because they didn't want people to think, oh, I beat the game already. No! The final boss is Kresak and his Nova.
Round 1.
Fight.
When was the last time you've eaten jambalaya? I've never had jambalaya before. I don't... Yeah. I've never had it. Do you like jambalaya? Oh no! Wrong button. I meant to throw the guy. This is my Newman voice from Seinfeld. Jambalaya!
Round 2.
It was from the Soup Nazi episode. I've actually met the actor of the Soup Nazi, Larry Thomas. He's a really nice guy, and he doesn't have an accent. Doesn't have an accent. That's what I said. But he is really nice in person. And he even said the phrase for me, which is really nice. He's a really cool guy. And he said to me, "No soup for you." Yeah, this whole talk about soup. Or I don't eat shrimp. I've never had rice sausage before, and I'm not a fan of spicy peppers. Chris, I mean, Cassette's colors look actually look really nice with that Pyros. They looked even nicer in the pre-fight battle with the nice vibrant colors. Throw. I noticed that there's some lighting here. The characters look a little lighter than usual because at the very last frame before it goes to the last round, I noticed that the characters were at their original lighting shade. I mean, it's hard to point it out, but you'd have to see it. I'd have to replay the video to show you, or you'd have to play the game on this stage and see if you know what I mean. Because right now the characters have a slightly lighter brightness, and it returns to normal right before they go to the next round. So far, I've done a destruction move on every character. I hope this is Kressa. Nope, Shiro. Still haven't fought ever yet.
Round one.
Shiro looks like Mr. Clean, in my opinion. Maybe it's the bald head. But he does look like Mr. Clean. Oh, I got a perfect. What do you know?
Round two.
I wonder if there's a tier list for this game. I wonder which characters would be top tier or bottom tier. I may have seen one. I don't remember which characters are top or bottom tier, except I think Shadow is bottom tier because you can easily counter its attacks. Because when it releases a shadow copy of itself, anyone can nullify the attack by attacking it, the shadow, and attacking the shadow also attacks the boss itself. Hard to explain. Okay, Kresak! No!
Round one.
Nice.
Round two.
Seeing your face and I'm trying. That song is from the game Double Switch. There we go.
Round one.
Roundhouse in the face after what Kresak did to Crystal's parents. Oh wow. Hardly data hit. Any hard? Yeah. All right, now I get to see if parts of that is good. Oh no! I was hoping the head and arms would fall down, but they just lay on the floor with the rain move. All right, this is pretty much the same ending as the first part is pretty much the same ending as everyone else's. A digipad, is that like an iPad or a tablet? I mean, this was made in the 90s. I don't get it. So was Kresak the crew member's boss and that you were part of? Wow. But why is she going to the moon? And also, why is it in second person, not third person? Okay. Alright, I'll try to do one more cheat right now. Da 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 da. Alright, I'm gonna try a cheat to play as Nova. Which character should play as Nova? Alright. Select your pilot, then move the cursor to Jaguar. Okay. Push left 5 times so the cursor returns to Jaguar. Push down to get Katana. Push left 5 times once again. Okay. Then start pushing down as fast as Then I start pushing down as fast as I can. Press shift? Does that mean the kick key? Yeah, it means kick. Because I remapped the keys. Alright. I don't think I'm going to do a full playthrough with Raven. Alright. 3.B. Okay, but I'd like to play a few rounds.
Round one.
Fight.
Now that looks cool. Can I do that across the screen? Maybe, I don't know. I wonder if it makes that sound effect when if it's a female piloting it, like the male one. I mean, the male laugh attack. Laugh. I'm gonna try to see if I can do more scraps. Okay, big 9. You hold BIG, press 9, then there'll be a more scrap metal. It ranges from 1 to 9, 1 being the lowest, 9 being the highest.
Round one.
Fight.
Whoa, that's a lot of scrap metal. I'll change it back to 2.
Round two.
Fight.
Alright, looks like 2 has more scrap metal than usual. Oh, I didn't do it right. Okay, I think it's down, 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 and then punch. Okay.
Round one.
Fight.
Oh, nice.
Round two.
Fight.
There we go. Make it rain. Wow.
Round one.
Fight.
did I hit that or did my opponent hit that? Because I got hit by the fire. I'm supposed to be immune if I hit the orb. Then change rate. Alright, BIG5. Gonna have a little more of the scrap. Oh dear. Oh, it's doing a combo. Wow, those are some nice combos that the CPU did. It's tossing his change with its hand.
Fight.
It's pretty hard to attack Flail when my robot is really big and Flail is so much smaller. I mean, I feel like I have to crouch just to attack it. I'm not going to do the entire playthrough with Raven, just do a few matches. But I want to do one more match with Crystal, and she'll be in the Nova. Whoops. I accidentally resized the screen. Luckily you can't notice it on DOSBox. Okay. Alright. I need to do that cheat again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This reminds me of fighting characters in the original Marvel vs. Capcom. I mean Marvel vs. Capcom 1. Okay, flail, press kick. There we go. Now I get to find out if Nova will do the male laugh if it's being piloted by a female pilot. Oh wow, so now I know you can do that move in the air with hyper mode on. I was pausing that game repeatedly because I wanted to look at that missile. It looks like that missile has 0 frames of animation. I could be right. It really looks like there are 0 frames of animation. I think I'm right. There are 0 frames of animation for that missile. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's a little more animation, I just don't see it. Yep, that's the same male laugh, which happens even with female pilots like Crystal. There are 3 female pilots in this game. I mean, playable ones. There's Angel, Cassette, and Crystal. I should stop relying on that move because I don't think it's going to be as effective as shooting fireballs in the air like Akuma.
Fight.
Gosh, in the 90s, many video game companies wanted to be part of the fighting game craze, started by Street Fighter 2, so I guess that's why Epic decided to make a fighting game. Oh gosh. This is impossible. Stop! Okay, how do I do the earthquake move again? Okay, down, down, punch, got it. But it doesn't work if the opponent's in the air. Oh gosh. Only a sliver. That was very close. No. Well, at least now I know. Now I know that the Nova does the male laugh even when a female pilot controls it. Alright, anyway, that's all. I know the stream was a bit longer than usual, but I had fun, so thank you for watching, and I think next time I'll try to do the original One Must Fall for Let's Play Fighting Games. Thank you for watching, and thank you to the guys who came here to say hi. Bye, guys!